You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
All right, so the Lincoln arrives, and
the shocks are like really.
And then it stops, and then the whole car moves.
The
because
trunk
of the motion,
kind of goes like slosh, slosh, slosh.
the motion of the ocean.
and then of course the Prius will arrive as well, because since you guys made a little pit stop there to get hydro,
Yeah, I can't ride with force. I'm gonna evaporate.
gives you enough time to.
She dries fast.
No, I'd evaporate because we're solar lights.
All right, so
You don't want to make it rain?
I already did that once. It made JoJo mom.
So as you arrive at the docks, which the docks are kind of gated off, so you arrive at the gate, the front gate, and of course you see everyone's friendly neighborhood hooligan.
Oh, which one? Just
A regular, just the regular gang members. You know, you got the baseball bats and the chains.
They're like 3-0, 3-0.
You're running security. Obviously, you pull up and you stop. I'm assuming, unless you want to just run through the gate.
Oh,
do not.
Solaris, do you stop?
Trunk, shut up. Solaris, don't run through the gate.
Okay.
Just pump the brakes. Who among us, and it's not going to be me, is really good at like blending in? And what about Solaris? You look like a super secret spy.
No, I'm hunted. They would know.
They would know you. I am easily identified.
Yeah, I have to roll or move to stay unnoticed.
Do you have like street cred? Street
Not
cred.
really.
That doesn't know.
When someone asks,
But you don't
do have
actively
street
like
cred?
have a reputation that precedes you or anything like that, right?
Like, I'm actively hunted because I've messed with some of their activities.
No one
Yeah, like it's
really
one of
was
our-
born yesterday.
He's actively hunted.
My flawed.
Should I
I
go
do
ahead
have a
and roll my
reputation. In
shape
fact, that's why I
to cover?
have an alias to kind of hide myself.
Oh, the teacher.
Ooh,
The teacher. Nobody's gonna be
nobody
mad
would
at a
suspect
teacher.
the teacher.
So what if I take the teacher
Wait, did you?
and the
fail your
waterman?
instance?
Listen, guys.
We're listening.
Teacher in the water.
I'm about to make a plan,
Okay.
which means
That
we
was
didn't need to use this because that worked out well.
Yeah. Yes.
We did use it, so.
So I'm gonna lay out a plan. You would probably be easily identified. Yeah. So Force and Hydro
Yep.
working together. This seems like destiny that y'all would work together in some way. I don't know
It's
why.
a deja vu
It's a
moment.
deja. Yeah, it feels like on the tip of my tongue why, but I can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna make a plan that they can sneak in, identify how many of the Hooligans top enforcers are here, identify authority figures, and then where they're at, and then whatever points I can get them, they can use as like assistance and stealth.
Would you prefer I go in fog form or puddle?
I don't care, but I'll get you some points either which way.
Oh,
So
you can turn to fog?
the plan is to
Stealth.
Fog moves more naturally than a
Stealth.
puddle.
I'm still human size.
What if the wind blows?
Intelligence
You just
gathering.
go with the wind.
Gotcha. So basically, your goal here at the docks is to gather more intelligence.
Yeah, I could send them in on the ground. He could go on the sky easily just overhead, and they can all pull from the points that I'll hopefully
Okay.
get them.
Gotcha. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
That's
double
a
sixes?
14.
Here's a 3 hold.
Yeah.
So Force, Hydro, and JoJo, y'all can all use from the 3 hold in case you're like spotted or you want to. So I'm gonna go over this again real quick just so that everybody's good to go on it. You can pull from the hold that can do one of 3 things. It can do a +1 to any roll. It can inflict +1 harm, or you would suffer and subtract 1 from harm.
Yeah.
That you get.
And that's like after the fact, before the fact, anytime we want it.
Before the fact, if you're trying to add to your roll, you have to announce it before you use it. And if you want to increase harm or suffer less harm, you can do that after the fact.
So I'm going to go ahead and use one to make sure that I can shapeshift well into the fog form.
Alright, I'm going to count
Because
that down
it's
to
been a
2.
little while since I've done that. Oh my!
Oh
Is
my.
that good or bad?
I think it was a bad on mine.
See, to me, it sounded like.
Yeah, we just went from one extreme to the
Generally,
other.
DMs is neat, so oh my.
Boxcars or snake eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, did you roll a
Do
snake
you have an
eyes?
edge? Did
I don't.
You already used that edge.
I
right?
did.
You did.
I
We're
feel
all
like
dead.
whatever you used that edge on before was probably not
sloshing.
as bad a roll.
We're dead.
But we have a +2. Can I help him? To get.
Can she could bump it up, right?
For his shapeshifting?
We're all dead.
I don't think
I don't
so.
know that that's going to bump it up enough anyway.
Let's go.
I mean, I
that's
can
the
force you.
+1. So that's total 3 plus 2 is 5. So I need 2 more from somewhere.
Oh, if you're using the full?
No, I already used 1.
Oh, one out of that, I gotcha.
So I need another 2 just to get the minimum shapeshift.
What?
We're dead.
I'm trying to think of a way that we could provide you team assistance here to shapeshift.
Throw a little heat at me.
What form were you shifting into?
I was trying to go fog form.
Fog. That's yeah.
Solaris?
Solaris, any chance you can
Could you super
oil me?
Light him on fire?
That's a good idea.
What now?
You're in the trunk, aren't you?
I'm in the trunk right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything
Fire.
she can do. to
Light
help.
hydro on fire so he turns into steam.
light him on fire
Like
as teamwork
Come
to
on,
boost
yes.
him to the
Come
next
on.
level?
Light the waterman on fire.
It is
She's
consensual.
driving right now.
The lighting of
Yeah.
the fire is
how is that gonna work?
Right.
You're in the trunk.
I figured we'd stop.
We had
But we
stopped.
probably
Yeah, you
would-
stopped,
yeah.
We
Right.
probably don't want to do this.
We're right in
anymore.
front of all of them?
Yeah.
Or did we go around the corner?
She just like gets out and she's like pops the trunk and she's I'm just getting a spear. Or we can go around the corner.
I think we probably ought to go around
That
the
probably would
corner.
have made the most sense.
Well, the rules already happened.
Yeah.
It has.
So
It's bad.
I was trying to turn fog form and
If
I
we
sloshed too much.
So, okay, other than that, what
Yeah.
else was going on as far as
She was trying to sneak in and
he's flying.
he was trying
I'm
to sneak
flying.
Well, you need to roll for your
I need to
flying.
roll.
yeah.
9. And what is this based off of?
Your intelligence.
Plus 2,
Yep.
so it's 10,
Where's
11.
your sheet at?
It is inside my folder on
Your
my
hard drive?
Hard drive. His hard drive.
Yes.
Intelligence, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah, it's 2 plus 2. So, that's a 6 and a 3, so it's 12 total.
11.
And I mean to say 11.
I've been shifting.
And so you just basically shifted, right?
I
Just
didn't
shifted.
Shift,
Oh, no, that's what you
I
already.
just flew.
He just has to do his full flight.
Okay,
right?
so
Yeah.
you have flying.
Yeah.
So we'll say he's flying for 11.
What it says, that,
Other one.
huh?
It's your flight.
Flyer.
Flight?
Mhm.
Oh, here it is, here it is. When I'm at 11, on a 10 plus, choose 3. I choose, let's say you reach your destination quickly and safely. We'll take that one.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't need to carry a large object or creature. So yeah, we'll take the maintain focus, remove the -1 ongoing penalty, and then they manage to stay airborne as long as I want.
There you go.
Right.
Alright, so yes, you successfully leave the vehicle
I like this.
undetected and quickly, and you're in the air. And of course, you don't have to
Ooh,
worry
can I
about
do a
it.
thing where, like, so I'm in the middle seat, and someone has been courteous enough to roll the window down? I want to do
open
a
the
thing.
moonroof.
Oh, moonroof! I want to go out the side.
Yes.
So
You just jump out the side.
I jump out, but I do a little like spin like that.
Oh, I see
I
what
do a little spin and off to the left like that, and then when I get out, I open my wings and I fly straight up.
jet propulsion.
Yeah.
So
Silent.
was I even able to start shapeshifting?
We'll get to you in a minute.
Okay.
So just hold on.
Basically, we're driving with a trunk open that's going, shh, it's not working. And they're
Force,
not paying attention to us.
what are you doing as far as?
If you want to trick them, sneak in, or anything, this is here if you want to assist your roll.
You basically just kind of pulled up and then you notice it's gated off, obviously, and you've got hooligans outside. They're kind of staring at you right now like, what are you doing? They're looking at your car, though. It's a nice car.
I'm actually in humanoid form right now in the trunk. Because I never actually rolled shapeshift to get into the trunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate hard light armor. Oopsie. And just,
Wait, isn't that really bright?
it can be.
Oh, but it's not always.
No.
Okay,
It's noticeable, though. Like, it's visible.
don't stick out. Stealth.
Says the
I'm
person who inviting the person with a Prius to
Bright yellow
docks.
It was the
Yeah.
nightlight.
Hey, I'm just saying, stealth. We're trying to sneak in. That's why all of the recognizable people are sitting in the car. If we wanted to brute force this, I would just send him.
Bring down the gates.
Yeah. Or throw people at them.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Sneak in there. Do you have anything like bend light? Like, to make yourself invisible?
Ooh, that'd be.
I cannot do that yet.
So, the,
Can you...
You can
Push
the
to
limit.
limit?
Try.
I can try.
Can she push the limit to be invisible?
do you have the...
It has no prereq.
Okay, then, yeah.
This seems like the time to awaken your potential. I believe in you. Spelled with a capital N.
Because as the hooligans approach your vehicle,
All of a sudden,
Push it to the limit.
Okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
10.
so, push the limit. Alright. On a hit, you do it, but as a 7 through 9. Congrats. So, what does the 7 through 9 say on invisibility?
Requires focus, -1. And go into maintain.
Gotcha. So, you become invisible, kind of reactive as they start approaching your vehicle, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
So I'm yelling at the Prius.
Now, as strange as it is for them, this is what they see. They see a seatbelt buckled, but there's nothing in the seat. The car is running.
Assume that she drives with safety first. It's good for you.
I'm a
guys.
school
She's a school
teacher.
That doesn't make you a safety monitor. I'm just saying.
And then, of course, the car is just idling right now, and the hooligans are perplexed.
do
Do they
They're
unbuckle it to see
investigating
what happens?
the car and just looking around it. A few of them even tapped the car.
Wait, you're invisible with the seatbelt on?
Yeah.
It was an emergency like situation. She reacted instinctively and turned
And she's just
invisible.
being very still.
She's like,
She's just
"Don't
sitting
do
there.
it. They won't know that I'm here.
And meanwhile, the Lincoln.
Uh-huh.
You guys see this as the Prius is investigating it. They're kind of looking over the Lincoln too, like.
Do you have like very tinted out windows in the Lincoln?
Oh, ours?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
super
because
tinted.
otherwise people
Yeah.
would see all the trash in the car.
Yeah.
Like illegal
That's
tent?
Trump was still
Oh, yeah.
closed.
Well,
This is like Ray-Ban black tent.
Am I even able to?
you ready for this?
Yeah.
As they start walking around the Lincoln as well, investigating it, which they cannot see inside of it.
just pops out.
Kind of. As
I missed.
your form shifts
Yeah.
into liquid, as you drip out of the trunk,
Yeah.
Got that drip.
Oh, it's a leak.
and you just become a puddle on the ground. Right there, just. So currently, right now, you've taken S harm,
Okay.
That like stuff.
Which.
which you're stunned as a puddle.
So I'm in water form instead of mist, or instead
Right.
of fog.
You became water, you became a puddle, and you just leaked all over
So
your
basically, when they approached the vehicle, you got scared and wet yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. Became wet myself.
You became wet.
foot. Now, when that happens, they're like, whoa! So they start tapping on the car. They say, hey,
You got a leaky radiator.
roll down the window.
Oh.
The window rolls down on the other side. Owl jumps out.
No, I'm already out.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm watching all you guys.
Solaris, punch the gas. It's time to drive away very fast.
Punching a gas.
But with your foot. Don't punch
Yeah.
it with your hand.
So you're going to ram the gates.
It's a metaphor.
from.
No, getting away.
Getting away. Okay.
Evasion.
So you're going
If
to throw
we
that in
can.
reverse and
Yes.
peel out? Alright.
Are we just leaving?
No, you're not. You're doing what you're supposed to.
They're like, abort, mission failed.
Stay on point. If you're on mission, stay on point. We'll cause a distraction and lead them away.
I'm
Alright.
recording your failure.
She would need to roll for that, though. Since
Yes,
she's
you're gonna try something challenging. So roll, but you get to use the handling off the Lincoln. What's the Lincoln's handling?
It's right here. The handling is not sloppy. The handling is 0.
Okay, so you get no bonus on it.
It has a +1 to speed and armor, but no handling.
Okay.
Oh, this gives me an idea for a racing RPG where we're all race car drivers.
4 and 2.
Plus your.
That is a 6.
Plus
That is a
mine.
6.
Oh, plus
Oh.
dude,
No.
Plus 0 from the handling.
plus 0 from the handling. I should have modified that. Good note. Noted.
It's a Lincoln. It's fine.
All right. She peels out, but there's a water puddle. She loses traction.
Yep. And then slams into one of the parked trucks. And now you have completely changed their mood from curious into aggressive.
But we have their attention, right?
You do have their attention.
They're not paying attention to you.
I look at Newton. All right. Light dance music. Nothing heavy. No screamo bands. No blood rage. Just
Give me chocolate.
normal pop rock. Okay? We tracking? What? Hurt them. Don't kill them.
Okay.
Hurt them a little.
I
Maim,
understand.
but leave them alive.
Sailor Twiff
Yes.
comes on. Okay.
Like like a good old T Swift song. Just maim them.
Okay. Shake them off. Alright, so.
How many of them are there?
5.
5. Okay.
I'm going to use gravity manipulation.
Water boy over here?
No, on the 5 hooligans.
He's gonna reform you.
But we
Hydro.
have their attention if you want to get your seatbelt off and run into the facility.
That's a 9
A 9
each.
Would this count as,
Okay.
for future reference, if we're distracting these people by getting into a altercation with them, would that count as part of the plan too? Because it's
If it's relating to the stealth, yeah.
it's allowing them the ability to get in.
Yeah, I mean, if it's relating to the stealth, yes, absolutely.
So, use that in your favor, Teach. Just unbuckle your seatbelt and run inside.
Okay.
Find what you can.
So I'm using gravity well to where they're at to just lock them in place.
Now, Hydro is also there.
Well, then he's locked in place too.
I kind of picture that she's still just sitting there, like switching it in gears, going, "I swear I know how to drive."
Yeah.
The back wheel's still like squealing, just and Hydro's like,
Tickles! Come on, car, you're making me look bad.
Oh. So, you create the gravity well,
tread
and just all of a sudden, like, they
She's
become so heavy, and you're like, what is going on? Hydro, you're really feeling this. Whoa. As your water molecules become heavier and heavier.
Does it become ice on the ground, or just heavy water?
Heavy water.
Is it like hard rain?
Oh, what is there ongoing for that, or?
It makes as much sense as hot hail.
Just I've seen that. That's hit me in the face before.
Freezer burn.
No, I broke my glasses. I got hit in the face with hot hail once.
Yeah, that's -1 to ongoing to maintain.
Okay. Just trying to keep that.
That's just gravity manipulation itself.
So, yes, gotcha. All right, so it's maintained. The problem is, well, you can't go forward, otherwise you hit the gravity well.
But we can go backwards.
You backed into a truck.
Oh, that's
We
right.
can't go anywhere.
So we can't go over it.
If only there was
We can't go under it.
Have to go through it.
We have to go through it. So if we go forward,
Now just do one of these things.
we hit the gravity well.
And then go sideways.
Force. Did you say you were doing something?
Yeah, let's go here. Let's see the building.
Scott.
Okay, well basically you're going into the dock area. Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Scott.
Okay, go ahead and well, you don't have to do anything. You're invisible, so
I'm with the bad guys.
yes, you are.
I knew it.
You're now here with them.
I'm not in the car anymore. I float over to the winning team.
So, driver.
Traitor.
It's my power. I never lose.
Well. You can drive.
Good. I'm still a puddle. I won't take too much damage.
So you have Force who, well, you guys can't see, but you can communicate with her, and she tells you that she's infiltrated to the docks area, so she's making her way to the, main building.
She's successfully in.
She's in. She's making her way there. And
Okay.
you still have JoJo who's flying about the area.
So
That's
Getting into kind of intel.
my rifle with my magic bullets.
Don't use the magic bullets. Just use regular bullets on these people. They don't seem to be enhanced.
Right now you have gravity well, so you can't get out of it.
I can break the stun.
Until that's done.
Alright, they asked me to roll the windows down.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the auto button and just aim both stun gauntlets out and just start blasting.
Alright.
Regular stun rounds, not my neutralizers.
Yes.
So this would be attack, I guess, or what is it called?
Well, considering
Attack someone.
yeah, it'd just be attack someone. It's not do battle because they're not able to retaliate.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, we're not.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yay. 7.
All right.
Oh wait. No, I should have used that beforehand. All right, 7.
There you go.
So attack someone on a 7 to 9. Choose 1.
So it inflicts harm as established, which is your stun. But you also get an additional.
Because they're
Get them out of our
in a gravity
way.
well, and they can't move.
Right. What was that?
I want to use get them out of our way. Knock them down, drive them away, or fight past them.
Okay. All right. Well, you will knock them down for sure because you hit them with the gauntlets. Actually, with what is it? Taser bullets is what it is.
They're
or-
tasers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you hit them with that, and then that plus the water surrounding them. You see them just.
Did
You're
Michael
welcome.
Scott face again? Just
You're
Not to
welcome.
mention the one that has the chain. He's completing the circuit right now.
don't even talk about the last that just got all those piercings put into your ear.
Yeah.
Superheating.
Yeah. And of course they drop to the ground. They drop the weapons they're holding and drop to the ground.
I just look out and I'm like, ooh. Hit the auto button to roll the window back up again. Alright, guys. Take your time driving.
Mischief managed.
Mischief managed, yes.
I release the gravity well.
I was gonna.
Oh, good.
I was gonna try and overcome.
You're just sitting there like,
Go ahead. Try to shake it off.
Yeah.
ah!
Okay. +2, so 9.
9. All right. And was it?
To shake off something.
Yes.
Oh, I have it right
Is
here.
it all right there? Okay. Yeah.
For charm.
Shake off 7 through 9. You shake off the condition but suffer 1 harm from the stress. The harm does ignore armor.
I just think of it like fillings.
All right. So
I left a
you
piece of myself on the ground.
They call them taser face.
and you reform yourself into your normal humanoid form.
Yeah.
So he like comes back into a person. He's just like
That
Over here.
feels weird. Does he have tread marks on his face?
No.
Other form might have. Except that it's water.
And now you're outside the vehicle.
I'm going to.
They realize this now too, by the way, because it's like, oh, he.
I'm going to attempt to become fog. To stealthily get into the base.
Go for it.
Do you want to use that?
I'm gonna do that
Why don't
again.
you-
Yeah.
Help you out there.
+2 is 8.
And plus this.
Oh, +1 is 9.
Nice. All
Make
right.
it.
So
So I was able to
you shift.
shift into another water form. On a 7 to 9, I have 2 hold.
Nice. The whole 2. As you become the fog. Right? Is what you're going for?
Yeah.
Does it take more energy to shift states?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you can get, like, steam can be hot enough to, like, melt your skin off at some point.
Good.
I'm just wondering.
It's your
Later, whenever I'm a master shapeshifter, it won't.
You can just make
Or
yourself
will.
super heated.
No, it won't take more energy.
Oh. I meant, like, could you, like, surround somebody?
Right now, I have to go back to my normal form to go to the other.
But you could surround somebody as steam and melt them.
Alright, so you are fog.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Your fog man.
drift into the facility through the fence.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to look for an
Yeah.
opening.
And your fog essentially will cover a location, so at a time. So it's just steadily just rolling through.
Yep.
Oh, you get a job working for movie companies.
Now, is the Lincoln like following with the fog, like together? Is
Probably
the
need to
fog
put eye beams on.
obscuring the Lincoln?
That's up to the
You can
driver.
share the same location because he is fog.
I hadn't thought of that. That's good. Like a smoke screen.
Sure.
I came up with that
I
idea
wouldn't
all by
follow me
myself.
through the
Just
fence.
like
then.
the steam right on through there.
Everybody's. It's really humid.
I got Dan all over you.
Well,
Wait, what am I breathing right now?
Tastes like Dan.
Salty.
Salty with a hint of
picked up some extra salt out of the trunk.
Does
something taste
like
like Mountain Dew to you guys? Tastes like
Also concrete.
concrete and Mountain Dew. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll drive in under fog.
There's a strange fog bank.
I'm feeling a little under the weather, but
Yeah.
all right. Then those that are on surveillance, go ahead and probably do like read the area.
That's me. I'm doing it.
How far up are you, by the way?
I'm like 1,000 feet.
So probably
Probably
fog.
less than that.
You didn't specify.
He did.
What?
Read the area. Or
Just-
read a situation.
I think I'm about
I'm
like.
also going to
you know,
try to read the
at least
situation.
100
You know, we
feet.
should get
100 feet makes
We're going to one real situation.
We
Uh,
should get
people
you
can
some
help
like,
them.
clear thing.
Okay.
So,
I will help.
That's what I can
I
He
put
said-
you at distant range, by the way.
Yeah, he said 100 feet, so.
Distant range, yeah.
If I drop something from this high though and it hits someone, that'll probably hurt.
Just take like a
Drop
gear, and a bolt out, and just like.
I will try to help force read the situation. I'll basically thin the fog next to her so that she can see better.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinning
Makes sense.
yourself.
Yeah. So I'm rolling
So,
Just
with
get
my
some
so, hold
checks.
on. So, who's rolling to read the situation? Who's rolling to help?
I'll give just assistance to him if I can like patch
Okay.
through.
Don't I already have assistance on your first roll? Did I still?
It seems like he would give help to somebody because of his, since he's got aerial surveillance.
so he's probably
Unless you-
I could roll to sense the situation or read the situation. He could just augment that roll,
Yeah.
like enhancing what I see.
We have MyCom, right?
We do.
You guys
We
have
have
that.
regular ComCom.
Well,
Oh, we have ComCom.
Yeah.
Just you. I mean, you and I do. Yeah.
Comicom.
Anybody with like a helmet or telephone, I can patch into their cell phone.
and y'all also have other
Okay.
spectrums of light that you can see with that don't
Correct.
require being able to see through
Then
fog.
I'll do read the
Exactly.
situation with his assistance
I'll
as
just-
teamwork.
Yeah, just call me. Tell me what you want me to do.
Yes.
It's not too bad. That's a 10, right?
Does that count as intelligence to read the situation?
And read the situation
It's
is
intelligence.
intelligence, yes.
So that would be
And you rolled your help.
Did you roll your help?
So roll your
Jojo,
help
huh?
real quick.
Shall I roll?
Yeah, roll the 2d6 and then add your HX
HX.
stat with 9 out
HX stat would be.
on your sheet.
It's on my
In your
hard
hard
drive.
yeah, whatever. We're inside, under his fog. He is surrounding us.
Where's HX? Eight top boxes? There's a little picture of an
HX
owl.
right over here. There you go. Good job.
Okay, I'm +3 on that. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, no, that's not that great.
So 6 plus
6
what?
plus the 3 is 9.
Oh, that's not that good.
So help someone. On a 9, let's see. On any hit, your help bumps the roll up from a miss to a 7 through 9, or 7, 9 to 10 plus. So, yeah. So basically, you helped. You bumped it up, but that's all the effect is.
Okay.
So what was yours?
10.
10. Alright, so it was already a 10 plus.
He bumped me from 10 to a really motivated 10.
Oh.
He made me feel really confident about it.
You got this.
So I want to scan the area,
Yeah.
see if there's like one of the buildings maybe has more people inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
I get 3 questions, right?
You get 3 questions.
Is there a building that looks like it has a large amount of heat signatures within it?
Yes.
Is there an electromagnetic signature within any of these buildings that reads as the same as the anomaly?
No.
I'm really looking forward to
Good
meeting
question.
her.
I can see
The building with the most heat signatures in it, from his perspective, does it have any offensive measures on visible? Like guns or people holding
yeah,
guns?
like
or
security.
Security, yeah.
Measures, yeah. No. No, there's not.
Alright. Then that's probably where I want to take the fog car.
How's that work coming up?
Towards the heavy numbers, because if they got that many people in there, then there's probably a reason why.
Yes.
Makes sense.
And then you're assisting her role, right?
There was only going to be one person.
Yeah, there's one read a situation roll. Is what it was.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to take that one over. I thought we were all doing a read. Noted.
However-
I know how that works.
Yes.
Hydra. Your fog is covering areas you're moving through.
Right.
Okay? And as you're moving through, it feels different for you.
Okay.
Because you're feeling the entire area in the location. But something just feels weird.
Mhm.
So, you get this like weird feeling.
Can I focus on that and try to figure out what's feeling different?
Yes! Go ahead and read the situation.
It's your alkalinity.
That is a 6.
Yeah.
What feels different to you?
It's me! I turned back into a person. Now he's just a dude on top of the car like, we're hidden! I'm so glad we brought him.
No, I didn't fail my
Yeah,
rolls for that.
I'm just
No.
messing.
No. So, yeah, you can't pinpoint it. You don't know what it is. There's just something that is off. But it seems to be following you as you travel.
Yep.
And it started when you turned into the fog.
Okay.
Now, you're not certain if this has something to do related to you turning into a puddle. Like, maybe something's off with your abilities.
Maybe it's
lately.
something you ate yesterday.
Oh, maybe some sort of
Something I absorbed.
Yeah, like the washed up body chunks.
Actually, this
Yeah.
is
The
really
Alka
interesting
Seltzer?
technology. I wonder how it works.
Okay, since my power works with ultraviolet and infrared and UV,
Mm-hmm.
or that's the same thing.
What about radio?
No,
Is there-
ultraviolet and UV.
Yes.
Could I
That was hilarious.
use like I guess hard light construct to like as like a have my eyes focus and see if I can see anything like he did, like a blip or something.
Where the fog shifts around it?
Well, not like that, like, kind of like night vision goggles. You see heat signatures.
Well, I mean, for yours, I could see where you could probably see like UV light. You know, for instance, you could probably see that spectrum, since it's directly tied to your powers.
Yeah, it would make sense that her eyes would augment to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can read a situation if you like.
Okay.
Wait, that means you can see in the dark.
Do you want to help me?
Yeah, can I help her by the fog forming around something that she's looking for?
I mean, if she's looking in the fog specifically, sure, but where are you looking?
Well, we're close to each other. We're in the building.
They're on their way. Like, you see a rolling cloud of fog
We're
making its way
quite
towards
to
you.
your space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a fog. kinda
You might
creeping in.
notice something
However-
on the back end.
You could use this if you want. There's one hold left.
Okay. Well, then I'll just. How would I roll? Just hard light construct or what? How would I roll?
Oh no, you just be rolling to read a situation.
Oh.
Which would go off of intelligence.
Your power set is allowing you to read that.
Correct. Yeah.
Or could she?
You can even argue that you're doing this as you're making your way towards there.
Yeah.
9, 10, 10.
Plus, oh,
All right.
plus 1, so that's 11.
So you get 3 questions. So as you're making your way towards, or actually as you're in there, kind of walking around and checking things out the docks, you get 3 questions.
I love the 3 questions.
I'd probably tell you that I see something. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe check. See if she's going thermal. Thermal UV.
And well, to be fair about this, it doesn't have to be specifically for that. That can be included as part of the questions, but the way I'm treating this as you're investigating the docks, you're reading the situation, so you can ask any questions related to that. It doesn't have to be specifically with the UV spectrum. One of those can be a question if you like, but it doesn't have to be. Just to clarify.
Maybe if there's any look like maybe like freshly docked boats, like one that hasn't been here for a while with barnacles all up on the side of it, but like a docked boat that just got here. Maybe to make a delivery.
since we're here looking for people making deliveries.
Okay. Look, 3 questions is throwing me off.
You love the 3 questions.
That's one question. Like if there's any new.
Just do this. Ask the GM. Your question 1 is, what questions should I ask? And then you have 2 good questions you can ask.
This is not a genie.
I would like more questions.
I wish for more questions.
What would be the proper questions for someone in my character's situation to ask?
What is my name? What is my quest?
What is your favorite color?
I don't know that.
I guess you could just ask him if it looks like there's any kind of like new incoming vehicles, like either trucks or docked ships that they seem to be unloading.
Something that looks suspicious.
In the activity.
Keep
Where's
in
the
mind that
activity?
you
Where's
are
the
a
action?
Where is
Where's
the
the
action?
action?
Also, you could ask, does anything seem anomalous?
Ooh, that's a word. Well, a teacher would know.
It's a word I see.
Okay, all of that.
Was that 3?
That was 2.
What's the first question?
You have to ask.
Yeah.
Any, I don't know how to word it. And I'm a teacher.
Well, maybe you're not an English teacher.
I'm not. I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I teach
Is
small
there any
grades.
action, activity, physical moving around?
She knows about Pete the cat.
I don't-
She does.
I know Pete and Pete. Do you guys know
Does
Pete
it
and
look
Pete?
like any fresh shipments are being unloaded?
I guess I'm old.
Okay. Are there any fresh or like
Newly arrived.
newly arrived?
Yes. Yeah, you see plenty of ships actually that look like they just arrived because they're being unloaded as you've noticed, like as you're looking, and they have ship full containers are being unloaded. So it looks like they just pulled in and cargo's coming off.
Oh, cargo.
And it's a busy place too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here.
That's cargo.
Any of the cargo workers, because there would be a lot of people that just work, right? But out of those, do any of them brandish like a symbol or a sigil, like a tattoo, or any of the vessels have like any strange markings that would stand out?
That's another thing you would know to look for as a superhero.
Yeah. Any strange or unusual markings on like individual people, workers, prints?
On the workers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all tatted up. Lots of different marks. All mixed together.
Oh yeah. I mean, they do have that community service program for ex-cons.
Do any of them say Hail Hydra?
All right, yeah. So you see a couple of them, not a couple. You see quite a few of them actually that have what looks to be like a shamrock tattoo with a skull inside of it, skull and crossbones.
Lucky pirates.
Now you have also seen this before on those hooligans who attacked the clinic,
Are my students?
and also Strongheart.
Keep an eye out there.
On those
You know,
kindergartners.
They're starting them younger every year.
is that the third question? Because I can answer it for you.
Did I kill kindergartners the other day?
Oh God, please no.
I mean, you
Their
beat
power made
things to
them
the
older.
sides of a kindergarten.
Well, Johnny there representing. Pull that tattoo out of that little machine.
represent
Oh,
kindergarten.
Okay, with
please don't.
Oh, they start knocking out knees.
with my son.
That's the leprechaun branch of the gang.
Is there anything like weird
Turn them on, don't pull them.
light, like spectrumy? That's not like normal, I guess. I don't know.
Anything anomalous.
Yeah, any anomalies out? No, you don't find any anomalies as far as the UV goes.
But shamrocks match with the big arm fella.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's in the
So
box?
let's go ahead and split the party.
That's not a very good idea.
Oh, I think it's a good idea.
Are you sure?
I think it could work. I mean, we're in the same place, just two different tasks, I'm thinking.
This is the second space. Like, I moved from one space to this space, right? Scott?
What's that?
I moved from outside to this space, right?
What do you mean?
For my fog form ability, I have to spend hold to maintain the fog form. Every time that I try to take a move while phased. Or while fog form. So I moved.
Oh. I'm trying to remember. Let me see. Oh, okay, I see. Well, no, not for moving, but for the fact that you actually passed through the fence.
Well, I didn't actually pass through the fence because I went with them.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So in that case, no, you didn't spend anything.
Okay.
No, just the initial part of just being in fog, just rolling through and just moving is fine.
Okay.
But it's like, for instance, if you were to take your
Oh,
fog
okay.
form and move in through like the air vents,
Yeah.
then that's when you spin a hold.
Okay. So as long as all I'm doing is drifting, I'm fine.
Correct.
That's the way I feel.
I would think that just if he wanted to go assist her, and
She called out or mentioned the gang, so I would probably be moving towards them.
I'll
I
take
mentioned
the
on comms about the
Yeah.
tattoo.
yeah. Then I could take.
Just drive towards my face. I'm gonna choose to ignore whatever it is that feels weird because I couldn't identify it.
Well, I'll probably keep. I'm gonna want to keep an eye on Newton without saying that out loud to him.
You got eyes on you.
So I'm probably gonna want to keep him with me, but I would probably want a group to check the ship that the Shamrock guys are unloading, and another group to reconnoiter the facility that seems to have the most heat signatures in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I go to the ship? I have a disguise kit. I don't know if it's gonna help me.
yeah, you can go to the ship, and then I'll take Newton and Solaris. If you don't have a preference, you can come with us to the overloaded building.
I don't have a preference.
All right. So I want to keep firepower, just in case things get out of hand. The most numbers in an enclosed
I
area.
definitely have firepower.
So Requiem, Foggy, and Force checking the ship that's being unloaded by the Shamrocks.
Sounds good.
And then Newton, Solaris, myself. And I'll leave him in aerial mode so that he can keep an eye on the situation and let me know if something goes out of hand for them.
Yeah. So the fog, when it moves, will be leaving the Lincoln exposed.
Shots fired.
But there's like, I'm assuming like those big, like shipping containers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe if one of them's like, we can just park behind one of them.
Right.
Just to hide it and leave the car.
Right. Yeah, that
And
makes
then
sense.
try to roll stealth to get to the building.
Move the fog with it, and then until you get to that point, and then
Park it
And then
and
the
get out.
fog
Park
just
it.
kind of drifts.
right and travels with Requiem as
Yeah.
you guys move out. Yeah.
So she could stay in the fog with him.
Yeah.
He can keep her disguised.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't need to put on a disguise yet.
Yeah, I already have. I also have a disguise kit that I can, if I'm sneaking onto the ship, right?
Right.
It would probably behoove you to be wearing a disguise
Yeah.
when you get to the ship.
Try something.
Something shamrocky with a skull in the middle of it.
Knock
Like
out one of the
drawn on
female
your shoulder?
bikers and steal her clothes. And put them on.
Like, I literally have a disguise kit. I have no idea what's in it.
Oh.
You can. I mean, you
What would that be? Try something challenging?
could be try something challenging. Yeah.
So you could roll for try something challenging to properly disguise yourself.
Yep. Use the disguise kit to actually make the attempt.
Just 2d6.
Sounds doable.
Doable.
It's 9 plus your. Is that intelligence?
Speed says try something.
Yeah, that's the same plus speed. So.
Yeah, try something.
Yeah, I mean, for this one, you could do try something challenging. You can use intelligence for. The disguise kit allows you to do it.
Yeah.
Without it, you wouldn't be able to.
She could do. I mean, could she do speed since it's what it's listed?
Um,
Like changing quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
11.
I mean, either way, she passes the 10 mark.
Yeah.
but That's an 11 on the roll.
Yeah, you got it. You successfully change into
Successfully
disguise.
disguised, which is good because otherwise I'm hunted.
Alright.
And then you do that while within the fog.
Yeah.
As the fog is moving,
All you can see is like the slight, like, shadow image of like. Ding, ding, ding.
All of a sudden you've got.
And
like
then she
a
comes out of it looking
shamrock
like
tattoo.
a old man,
You got a shamrock tattoo on your neck.
kind of like waddling
And then
along.
whoever's watching the fog is like, ooh,
I thought that was a hot chick for a
that's a
second.
jump scare.
Jump scare.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.